Eu acho agora que os grandes companhias, os grandes leis não resolvem nada. É um trabalho de cada que vai resolver. Porque somos nós, os consumidores, que somos a poluir a terra. É só uma consciência diferente que temos que perceber, entender e fazer. I think we need to get everyone to have a reflex about sustainability. It has to be a reflex, just like learning how to drive a bike. You learn it, you're 5 years old, you know it for all your life. Even if you haven't taken a bike for 50 years, you take a bike, you know how to stand on your bike and go. Ecology is the same. It has to be the same. When you buy a shirt, when you buy anything, when you go anywhere with a plane or with a car, you have to think about it.
And if you bring this to the conscience of young people, or if you discuss this with them and with schools and with students and universities, and this is what Frederic has been doing in these other projects in other countries, you know, it spreads, and the more we do it, the more it spreads, you know. But maybe it's a dream that in some years it can be like a part of our DNA, you know, to think immediately about our actions and our...
Well, it's either or.
Either or, yeah.
We don't know, but if we don't do anything because we don't know, we're not moving.
We have archaeological
Sorry,
work.
can I have your attention please? Sorry, just very briefly.
Because of the archaeological work going on, they asked if we don't go too close of certain areas because
I think we could dig. We could
or we
do
go
it
through a
faster.
digging and we do the
We do it
archaeological
faster
work
than they
ourselves.
do. Yeah, and you keep whatever you found. Yeah.
Do you hear? It's not very good. It's not perfect.
Not perfect. Because I'm not perfect.
八月十五，月光明啊！
It's Chinese opera.
We need a stage for standards. Anything new?
I can talk a bit about it, maybe to everyone if you want.
Can you?
Yes, that would be
张
fine.
伟宁，张伟宁，你要让他赶紧进来。你让大家赶紧进来。
Everyone speaks English.
Yes, 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 yes. We teach in English actually.
Okay.
It's an international school.
And then in the end it looks like it's one drawing saw, one work saw, but it's done in different parts. This decoration you find there, and that we will find in the lower part or around this ceiling here, it belongs to the grotesque period of the Portuguese Baroque. It's a typical decorative, or you find typical decorative elements from that time. And the quality of the frescoes you have here, and this was studied by specialists already, it's a very good quality work, you know. Here you can find a very nice reference of what was being done in Alentejo in that period. But one thing that was also giving a very special touch to the buildings in this area, it's the light of the white. The phrase, the sentence is more or less like this because it was keeping as much white as you could and bringing some decorative elements, and this contrast of light and art was very appreciated and became later something very appreciated in decorative history in Portugal.
We're missing 4 meters of water.
Yeah.
No.
Somewhere is even worse.
Yeah.
It's strange, you know, because this lake was built by Salazar. Salazar ordered the building of a lake to create jobs. So he put the money in front of the project and said, we're going to create, I don't know how many thousand jobs, by farmers producing rice. So it's a rice growing district, and to the sea, to the ocean. And they created an association giving power to use the water to the rice fields. So it's not to people, but to the fields where there is rice. And at that time, they used a lot of manpower to grow the rice. There were more than 10,000 people, jobs. Today, there is 1 man per property. Property is about 1,000 hectares. But the curious thing is that when you buy the water for nothing, because they have a right, and they can use all the water they want, there is no restriction, okay? They sell the rice, and the product of the sale doesn't make a profit. So they can keep on producing rice if they get a subsidy from the European Union. So the European Union is paying the rice growers a lot of money just to keep them on the land. But they're destroying the water.
Using all the water.
So this is part of a discussion in the urban plan you're going to write. Do you follow that?
Think about what I talk about, owning something, looking after something. This is a
I think
little example.
we have to think about everyone, not only about some.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's good that the European Union helps, but there is a limit. There is a limit.
And it's either everything or nothing. We Chinese understand this very well. I hope that if you look at the Chinese medicine, it's about looking the whole body as one thing. It's not like you have a headache, then there's something wrong with your head. No, you have headache, there's something wrong with your body.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we're coming back to the holistic vision of a space. So we started the trip from down the city, but I think we have another way to start the visit of a city, from the top of the village, here. At the top of the village can be on top of that, or here. And we have to play with, could be a tower to visit the space. It could be a sculpture, because it's ugly otherwise. Maybe we have to paint it in some color, I don't know what. Maybe we can have films flying with the air with colors. I don't know. It's your ideas, you know. You are the sculptures. You are the people who think. And here it should be a place for people to sit. And instead of looking at garbage, they could look at the space. You know, it's.
And you only need to get a little bit higher. I think 1 floor higher, you get the view of the whole village.
It's why we should have a passerelle here to overview everything.
With
Yeah, you can have a look here first and then we go to the bigger.
The same.
But they changed the color slightly.
It's better than the first one, but not. It's always grey. Yeah. I think it's a picture you took in 1950.
yeah,
It fits on Toro. It's filtered.
So the students were guided to create, I think, 4 or 5 unique colors, which they kind of done it associated with their impression of Toro, and then they were only allowed to paint with those 3 to 4 colors plus black and white. So basically, it's the plants doing the painting. You see here is the the shadow in a way of different plants. And then we paint the silhouette around it. So basically this one, as you can see, that is a bit more freestyle. This got a bit more specific theme, that is the forest, the garden of Toho. And again, they used the color palette that was inspired by Toho. They made it. So this, I think, reminded the students of the sky, the color of the sky, and this is like the color of the clouds during the dusk. So when the sun is setting, that is sort of, they look up in the sky, and this is kind of the color they saw. So that's it. But I mean, it's not it's very...
Eu acho agora que os grandes companhias, os grandes leis não resolvem nada. É um trabalho de cada que vai resolver. Porque somos nós, os consumidores, que somos a poluir a terra. É só uma consciência diferente que temos que perceber, entender e fazer.
Llego a Puerto y para Mayarí. De Alto Cedro voy para Marcané, llego a Puerto voy para Mayarí. De Alto Cedro voy para Marcané, llego a Puerto voy para Mayarí.